One of the greatest questions that arises when we think about God, His power, and His knowledge is this: if God is all knowing and all powerful, why would He create us with the ability to choose, knowing full well that we might choose to sin, and in doing so, bring suffering into this world? Today, I want to take you on a journey to explore this profound mystery. This isn't just a philosophical question, it is a deeply personal one that strikes at the heart of our experience of freedom, love, and responsibility. Imagine a father who wants his child to love him. He could control the child's every move, but if he forced love, it wouldn't be real. Love, by its very nature, must be freely given. This is the essence of why we are created with free will. Without freedom, love loses its meaning. You see, freedom is not a contradiction to God's nature, it is a reflection of it. God created us in His image, and part of that image is the ability to choose. If we were robots, programmed only to obey, we would lose the very capacity for love, for relationship, and for moral responsibility. For God, love that is coerced or forced is no love at all. Now, you may ask, but if free will leads to the possibility of sin, why didn't God just prevent it? The answer lies in the very nature of free will. To remove the possibility of doing wrong is to remove the possibility of doing right freely. Love cannot exist without choice, and choice cannot exist without risk. This is where the human story begins. God, in His infinite wisdom, gave us the freedom to choose, and yes, we misuse that freedom. The reality of sin is not a failure on God's part, but a reflection of our own responsibility. We are moral beings capable of making choices that have real consequences. And yet, even in our failures, God's purpose is not thwarted. But here is the most beautiful part of the story. Even though God knew we would misuse our freedom, He did not abandon us. In fact, the very freedom that led to the fall is also the freedom that makes redemption possible. God, in His love, provided a way back through the person of Jesus Christ. We are not left to the consequences of our sin without hope. What makes grace so amazing is that it honors our freedom. God invites us to choose Him freely, to turn away from sin and embrace the life He offers. And that choice, the choice to return to Him, is the ultimate expression of love. We are free not only to fall, but free to be redeemed.